I'll need to help Steven Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Steven Phillips.
All righty, we're walking in. We got a caller on the line. He's got something to say, and Harry Vaughn said he's going to hang around and defend himself. He's going to defend himself. What we got, Packy?
All right, so this is Mr. Former Democrat.
Oh, former Democrat.
Yeah, am I on air?
You are.
I just like to thank her, since I used to be, until 2012, Democrat, but listening to Harry, I was kind of ashamed to own up to being one, so I changed my affiliation.
Oh,
and I just wanted to thank Harry for it.
Let's have a moment of silence here. Go ahead, Harry. That's all you, baby.
Well, I'm sorry that you went to the dark side, but whatever makes you happy.
The dark side.
Yeah.
He's all for government bureaucracy and blue state taking over.
You just love Steven Phillips so much you just had to be like him, huh?
He come in here. Okay, he bought him a new Prius, and he's all excited about his Prius. And I've got an instruction manual on how to put the air cleaner in.
That's right. Can
Air
you believe
filter
that?
Instruction manual they put in this thing.
It came with the box with the air filter. Yeah.
It's like, why did they do that? And
Isn't that some kind of a statement on the intelligence level of Prius owners?
That's what I said, because the people who drive Prius are normally morons.
Did anybody speak to you, Patrick? Huh? Anybody pull your string?
Harry, I thought you said you were done. I mean, from my point of view, an hour is enough.
Tell me about it.
We got some great Harry comments. Great Harry comments coming in here. Go home, Harry. I'm here for truth and entertainment.
I've got to go back to work, so just tell Harry to keep up the good work.
All right, man.
You, thank you, sir. You have a great day.
You're doing a good job, Harry.
Yeah,
you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear from you tomorrow with the JFK papers coming.
8,000 is coming.
80,000.
80,000. You know.
Yeah.
They're coming tomorrow.
Don't let the facts get in the way, Stephen. Go on.
I'm telling you, 80,000 pieces of paper, and he has not redacted any of it. They said, "Have you reviewed it?" And he said, "No, I ain't reviewed it. I'm gonna release them."
Yeah.
And Harry called me a Russian.
That's right. I'm going home. I got better things to do.
He got his leather coat on in here, his little hat. Yeah, look at him. He drives a Prius. Oh man! Good morning, Pat.
Are you ready to start the show now?
I'm wide open, man. I'm wide open. You know, y'all had that the extension agent, which I guess that's a good thing. On earlier,
yeah.
And I was worried about the funding of that. What you asked about the funding, it's part federal government and what else?
The state and local.
Local, yeah. You know, and a lot of stuff that they do, like identify plants and that kind of thing, and eating healthy and all that. I don't want to rain on nobody's party, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm really not. But there's apps for that you can get for free. Just saying. I'm just saying. You can actually get an app to identify plants in your backyard, and it's free with ads. And you can get a healthy app that tells you how to eat, and it's free with ads. And
well, you clearly aren't following it, are you?
Well, I am, but I like the stuff that tastes good.
Oh yeah, okay. I just wondered, you're promoting it, and you don't look like a vegan, so
I'm not, baby. I'm not. I guarantee it. Yeah, but I'm not all wrinkled. You know, them skinny folks, they get wrinkled at my age, and I'm all looking. I got a baby face because it's all swelled up with the built-in Botox.
You point about the extension service. The most valuable thing that they do is advice to the farmers, considering that agriculture in both North Carolina and Georgia is our number one industry.
Okay.
So their technical support of the agriculture industry in the state is critical.
I had a thing come across that makes a lot of sense, and we probably get to a break, I guess, because we've had to waste our time with little Mr. Harry Bonnie trying to figure out.
No. We didn't waste our time. You wasted our time.
Well, we had to
chose.
He's changing
to light the fuse, and
he's changing.
Harry's dumb enough to take the bait, right?
He's changing Democrats daily. Yeah. 2 ways to make a slave. This is pretty eye-opening. Do you know the 2 ways to make a slave?
I don't, but I suspect you're going to tell us.
Okay. Work him without pay, which is slavery.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or pay him without work. Think
Yeah.
about that. That's pretty eye-opening to me. That makes sense, does it not?
Yeah,
Are you
and
saying you're making a
you
slave out of a
find
person
that
who-
eye-opening.
I just think that people hadn't really thought about that all that much because everybody wants all these government handouts and all that kind of stuff.
I think what you meant to say was I hadn't thought about that.
I had thought about it.
Meaning Steven Phillips hasn't thought about it.
No, I thought about it. I thought
Well,
about it.
why do you think all those Democrats or liberals or progressives or whoever they are continue to vote for that party?
I don't know, Pat. Tell us why you do.
Yeah, Pat. Why? Why do you do that?
Was I talking to Peggy?
Orange man bad.
Yeah.
Was I talking to Peggy? I didn't say anything bad about Orange Man this morning.
I'm just saying you didn't vote for him, so that tells you what ball game you're in.
Voting, as far as I know, is like secret.
No, you said no. I will not be voting for him.
Yeah, we know that. That's not a secret.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think voting should be a secret. I think it ought to be. You ought to walk in there and say who you voting for, and you tell them who you voting for in front of a 10-panel, like a jury.
Yeah, you want to intimidate people.
Why? Why would that be intimidating?
For some people, it's intimidating.
You can already tell, Steven. You don't need to do that. You go in there, they have purple hair and a Prius. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even have to ask them.
Just go with this sticker. You know.
We got you. You don't even have to. Just come on back. We'll get you next time. You know what? This is going to be something that I'm going to say, and you're probably going to disagree with me, but I'm going to say this. I think the fact that President Trump got beat in the last election was probably one of the best things that could have happened to our country, period.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I really do. I think that was a blessing in disguise.
What did you just say? What did you say?
I think the fact that Trump was not elected in the last election.
The last election was 2024.
Okay, Pat, and Biden, when they held down all the information and obstructed the election for Biden, and Biden won, I think that was probably a blessing in disguise.
Okay, Packy, did you record that?
I don't. Yeah, I did.
Okay, that'll be a good clip. I'd like that clip. So when Steven says this election was stolen again in 2020,
it was absolutely.
We can play the clip that Biden won.
It was
out of Steven's mouth.
Absolutely, it was stolen. If they did not suppress all the information and all that was going on, it would have been a different election. But it really opened up Trump's eyes. Do you not think? I mean, the people he's got, we got Dan Bongino in there now. The people he's
Wait a minute. Trump had his eyes closed. He was asleep at the switch in 2017.
Yeah, I don't think he realized how big the swamp really was. Yeah, I don't think he understood. And they put all these folks in there like Mike Pence and all them.
Mr. Infallible isn't, huh?
Are you following anything or just going to be a smart aleck?
I'm just following what you said.
Get a smart aleck.
Trump was asleep at the switch in his
Trump went in thinking that all these folks is really wanting to change in America for the good. But when he got in there, he figured out all these folks, all they want to do is keep that paycheck coming back.
So his first term, Trump had unreasonable expectations, huh?
Yeah, he thought people would do what's right. Right. Yeah, he thought people would do what's right.
That's good to know.
You don't think I'm right?
What? I'm not sure what you're saying. What? Trump wasn't successful in his first administration because he had unreasonable expectations. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he expected the people around him to do what's right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But what were they more concerned with? Their pocketbooks, the deep state, the pocketbooks, and all that's going on with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Are you arguing that?
No, I said that, and you said I was wrong. You and Packy both.
You're wrong. Said that. You said Trump man bad. Trump man bad. We said that he went in, and I told you when he come back this time that he was going to be loaded for bear. You said, "Oh no, he's going to go after all of his opponents," and I said, "No, he's not. He's going to go after illegal people that are breaking the law, like Chuck Schumer." We need to investigate Chuck Schumer.
Wait a minute. How's he going after Chuck Schumer?
Well, we're just getting started, Pat. We're just getting started. We're just the first
so he
year.
really hasn't done what you said he's done, but
He's
we're
done
getting
everything.
started. And
He's done everything.
Sooner or later, the truth will come out, won't it?
Do you think he's been busy, man? I mean, do you not think he's been rocking and rolling up there?
I don't know what he's doing up there. I think he's up, late at night sending out tweets. Are they called tweets on True Social? Or are they called socializing?
Oh, is that what he's doing? He sent out a tweet. We'll get to the tweet when we come back from True Social. Yeah, True Social. We'll talk about some of the stuff that our president's not doing. You big moron.
Are we going to a break, or are we just going to have a pregnant pause?
I'm just sitting here trying not to explode. Is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be calm.
I know, and I'm
1,
loving
2,
it because
3, 4.
I'm watching your face, and I can see you getting redder and redder. So
Like,
it's working. I'm winning.
Count to 10, baby. Count to 10 before I reach through this camera and pop your head like a zit, man.
Go ahead. The FCC is waiting for you to explode, Stephen.
All right, let's take a break, folks. We'll be back on the other side and get back on this. Oh man, I don't know. I've got a question about Packy's parenting techniques. He's yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and he's got his little fella out in the backyard hunting for beer. That's crazy, man. They hit beer like Easter eggs. You found a beer.
Doesn't everybody do that on St. Patrick's Day?
It wasn't a beer. It was a leprechaun, Pat.
It was a leprechaun with a beer.
Well, that's possible.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Good one, Packy. You're bringing that boy up properly.
Man. Well, they're out there. You got to catch them, man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They are there.
Hey, we got breaking news. I reckon the federal judge that ordered the MS-13 people to return to America has now ordered the astronauts be returned to the space station. So there you got that. I love them judges.
Cat turd strikes again.
No, that was a Babylon Bee.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I did see that yesterday. That was pretty funny. The Babylon Bee is pretty good with that stuff.
Oh, I love it, man. Elon Musk. Everybody hates Elon Musk, but he's slowly saving us. But they hate his guts. Yeah, they make fun of his haircut. They key in his cars. They hate him. But we further hate him because we just sent the South African ambassador home. Okay, what's wrong with that? We don't need him.
I think he must have said something bad about Elon, so we ejected him from the country.
Well, can we do that?
Of course.
I ain't heard anything about that. Do you know anything about the story on that?
Well, you have to watch the news to stay up to date on that kind of stuff.
I'm checking cat turd right now. I don't see anything.
Yeah. Cat turd doesn't know what it's all about yet.
Oh man.
Yeah, we sent him home.
What did they say? They said he's a race baiter or race baiting.
Yep. He was talking about evil white people.
Well, let him go then.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Isn't
Elon also a South African?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What difference does that make?
No, he's not. He's an African American, and you don't like him because he's an African American.
Oh, he's not an African American.
Oh, he's not?
I don't believe so.
Okay, wait a minute. Where's he from?
He's from South Africa.
And where does he live at now?
He lives in the United States.
And is he a citizen
of the United States?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
I think so.
Is he?
He is. Yeah, I think he is.
He's not a green card guy?
I think that makes him a African American.
Well, wait a minute. If he's a citizen of the United States, that makes him an American.
An African American. So
why? Not if he's a citizen now.
Oh, you're a South American, Stephen.
Yeah, I live in South America. No, I'm sorry. I'm a redneck.
You do live in an alternate universe, but not South America.
Hey, let me ask you something. Israel's bombing again, man. He's like, okay, you ain't gonna send our people back. We're gonna bomb you again. So they're bombing again, right?
Israel.
Yeah.
Bombed. Yeah. Gaza again.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to learn one way or another. Do you not think? Yeah.
I don't. What was the question? I mean, I
Okay, here's the question. We got all these people protesting. You know, they were protesting against all this stuff going on in Israel and the Jews and all that kind of stuff, and they hate the Jews and all that. Okay, you with me on that, right?
I think they were protesting the treatment of the people in Gaza.
Yeah, but they were actually standing against the Jews and fighting Jews in the city and all that. We knew that was going on. You can't argue that. We've seen that, right?
Yes. The people in Gaza.
No, the people in America doing these protests was actually, what would you call it? They
anti-Semitic
against Jews.
Yeah, I think you can only be anti-Semitic against Jews.
Well, whatever. Okay, they were making fun of Jews. They were. What is the word? Racist against Jews. Okay, there was racism against Jews. Do you argue that? Yes. Man, what is
Jew? Wait a minute. Jewish is not a race.
Okay.
It's an ethnic group.
Okay. Is black a race?
Yes.
Oh, it is a race. So how come the Jews are not a race?
Because they're not black.
Okay. So let's just say if the blacks were being treated the same way the Jews are being treated, what would be happening today? Just asking that question.
Are there blacks in Gaza? I'm having trouble keeping up with you.
I know that. Bless your heart. Let's talk about something that you know. Let's talk about Sesame Street. Do you watch Sesame Street?
All right. I haven't watched it for years, but I'm sure you'll update me.
I'm just saying, all these folks that are against the Jews and they're standing against the Jews, if you changed it to the blacks, it would be riots in the street. Do you not think?
I don't think the same people would be out there.
Well, you're missing the whole point. Sometimes you just confuse the crap out of me, man.
I know. Yeah, now you know how I feel.
Well, you need to get on the right page here.
Okay.
There we go. Moron. There you go, Kim. Moron. I'm just telling you, if all this was going on against the blacks, it would be
good. You know how you know you're winning?
How?
When the argument gets the name calling. That's how I know I'm winning.
Oh, so what it is where you're winning.
When people start calling me morons, a rebel boy comes up with some of his tired descriptors. I love it.
Yeah, you've heard that song, I'm the winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the winner. Yep. Yeah. I just think it'd be a different ball game if it was the blacks. And I don't know why you think Elon Musk being an African-American is so bad. I mean, I think what he's doing is great.
Because African-Americans are racist.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Well, didn't we just tell that guy to leave the country because of his racist speech?
Well, I ain't got no problem with that. Do you?
I don't have any problem with that. But he was an official of the South African government.
Did he not?
He was the ambassador to the United States.
Oh, we don't need an ambassador. What do we need an ambassador for? I mean, what the heck? We can call him up direct now, man. We got Google.
So if that's a representative of the government, then the government must be racist.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
Have you not been
okay? And if he was Elon was a citizen of South Africa, then he must be racist.
Not everybody's racist, Pat.
No, the government is.
The government is. It's no different. Okay. It's no different than every government out there. I mean, most of the working folks out there just want to go eat, and sleep, and be merry. But no, we have.
Have you been following what's going on with the farmers in Africa?
You mean where they're taking their land?
Yeah.
But yeah, and what else are they doing?
Redividing it. Well, they're driving them out, I guess.
And they're maybe like decapitating them and murdering their families.
Yeah, they missed
because
that
they're
part.
white farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read that part?
I didn't read that part.
I want to read the news, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're winning now, Pat. Who's winning now, Pat?
That's why they expelled him.
Well, one-on-one, you couldn't. You needed Packy to help you out with facts.
So that is pretty disturbing what they're doing. It's pretty messed up. I mean, they're just going in there and killing their families and taking their land in the name of racism.
Yeah,
that's how this guy is, this ambassador. So
but wasn't that going on with apartheid the other way around?
Does that make it right?
No, I'm not saying it's right. I never said it was right. I'm just saying, isn't that country been doing that, depending on your point of view?
And we keep sending money. Let's quit sending the money.
Decades.
Yeah, I agree. Let's stop sending.
Let's just quit sending the money. I think that'd help a bunch.
Do we send South Africa money?
If we don't, it's the only place.
Yeah, we do. Trust me. Yeah, we do. I guarantee it. Yep.
Right.
Yep. I guarantee it. Yep. Hey, we got all these liberals hating Trump. We got this one lady on Truth Social. She's come up with an idea. Maybe that Trump should identify as a female. Then the liberals would accept him as the first female president, and then everything would be okay. I think that's a pretty good idea. Could we do that? Just have him identify as a female, and then all them liberal folks will be like, "Oh yeah, Trump's the man. Trump's the man. The woman. The she. The what is the pronoun we use? Packy, help me here. Them. He's a them." Ain't that right?
I guess.
He's a them. Pat, are you drinking again?
I'm sitting here in utter amazement.
Yeah.
You think it'd be a cool idea if the president identified as a female?
I just think it helps
to garner more votes. Wouldn't he lose Republican votes if he did that?
I think maybe Elon wouldn't get his car scraped with keyed and burnt and all that.
He'd be having a sales event for Priuses instead of
he wouldn't do that.
Teslas.
That's just a joke, Pat. It's a joke, Pat. Ha!
Yeah, that was meant to be funny.
Oh.
Okay, it wasn't actually funny, but okay.
Prince Andrew, he gets angry, man. Poor Prince Andrew. If his teddy bear collection isn't perfectly in a pyramid shape on his bed before he goes to the bed, that's the kind of people leading England over there. He gets upset when his pyramid bears.
What is Prince Andrew's role in leading?
I don't know what none of them folks do over there. I really
well,
don't.
He has no official duties since he's
they pay him. They pay him for that. That's
no. They do not pay Prince Andrew.
Oh, they get all kinds of money, Pat. It bleeds down from the top, dude. Come on,
try to stay up with the current events, Steve.
Have you read this story, Pat, about Prince Andrew?
Yeah, he's a weird dude, and that's why he was cut off. That's why they don't subsidize him anymore. That's why they threw him out of the castle.
They threw him out. How can they do that? How can they throw him out of the castle?
That's what inbreeding does to you.
Is it okay to throw him out of the castle? We can't throw that dude from Africa out of America. I mean, what's the difference? Let him rip, Tater Chip. That's what I'm saying. If you're not with us, you're against us. That's what it is. That not right? If you're not with us, you're against us. Right?
I don't know what those words mean.
Guinness.
Guinness? A Guinness?
Guinness.
Is that like the alcohol
I
that
saw
I sometimes drink?
Guinness. I saw your little ears perk up when you said Guinness.
Yeah, I mean he's trying to tempt me. Go away, devil.
We had a
back to hell.
Somebody brought some of those. Man, those are nasty.
What's that?
Those Guinness, man. What
are y'all talking about?
Do you like them?
Yes.
How about you, Steven? Do you like Guinness?
I don't even know what a Guinness is.
Beer. I guess.
It's a great way to get your vitamins every day.
Golly, it's like eating a sour loaf of bread, man.
But it's good for you.
I don't know, man. I just think beer, man. I mean, honestly, I think you ought to just pour it back in the horse. It's terrible. Whew. I guess we got to get to a break at some point, do we not?
Boy, I'm pleased.
You ain't much help today, Pat.
You're digging your hole all by yourself, buddy.
As soon as I got the job, I was told about the teddies, and it was drilled into me how he wanted them. I even had a day's training on the teddy bears. Everything had to be just right. It was so peculiar. That's what the lady said about Prince Andrew's pillows.
Yeah, well, you know, the whole royal family over there is a little weird.
And but
that guy Andrew is off the charts weird.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't got a job.
Yeah, that's true.
Sit around the house all day watching Price is Right, where they price a, oh, how much is this can opener? Oh, it's $499. I hate that.
Oh, geez. Now we're talking about the Price is Right. We need to do better show prep, Steven.
I did. I'm doing everything Packy's wrote down here on the list.
Yeah, this is on the fly during the show. Show prep is normally before the show starts.
I mean, I've got it right here. Okay, 8:36. Take break. 836 and a half smoked dope. I mean, it's all wrote. Everything that goes on is wrote.
Make
Right?
Pat mad.
We got to get to a break.
What are you giving away there? Where did you
Oh,
go?
yeah. Is it time to give away?
We can. You got 2 of them. What do you want to do?
I got to Chateau Southern Cafe over in Hayesville just opened up, and I've been over there 2 or 3 times. It's my favorite food. It's a buffet. You can't go wrong with that. They got buffet in the mornings for breakfast, and then they got a lunch buffet and a huge salad bar. I know you think I'm crazy, but I like the salad bar. I really do. And so I was over there the other day, and they say, if you won't come back, we'll give you some gift certificates. So
bacon bits and ranch dressing is not a salad, dude.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's off the salad bar. If it's off the salad bar, it's a salad.
It's like a soup.
Yeah. But anyway, we got a gift certificate here for that. So get us a question, Pat. Give us a question.
I got a question. You ready?
Let's hear it.
What vehicle holds the record for the most units sold in a single year?
All right.
Tell me the vehicle and the year.
What vehicle was the vehicle that was most sold for the year? Got it?
That's not what I said, but that's close enough, I guess.
You said units,
Your listeners will understand.
which is cars, right? Cars, units,
What
cars.
vehicle holds the record for the most units sold in a single year?
All right, we're going to get to a break. Y'all give us a call, 706-379-9770. All righty, we're back with you. Phone lines are open. What's the question again?
The question is, what vehicle holds the record for the most units sold in a single year? I need the vehicle and the year.
All righty, and I got to Chateau Southern Cafe, man. Y'all gonna love that place over there. I have fell in love with it because I like buffets. It's got a large salad bar, and they got breakfast and lunch, so you can't go wrong with that. I reckon, we were kind of making fun of the Space X going up and saving our astronauts, but I reckon they're on their way back. I think they're supposed to land splashdown off
This afternoon
at 5:57 p.m. according to what I've got.
Yep, that's this afternoon.
So he took 2 up and then brought 1 back or 2 back, or what? How was it? How many went up there? I don't even remember that. He took some up and then brought some back. I know he brought the ones that's been up there so long.
He brought 4 back.
I'm gonna tell you, and everybody I think at this point can agree that the political move to not get Elon to go save them or go bring them back home earlier was political, and I just think that is totally wrong.
Isn't that sick? Like you start to like deteriorate up there.
Well, I think their bones, their bones. I know they exercise and all that, but I do think they have like weakness in their bones after being up there so long and that kind of stuff.
Like it doesn't matter, even if it's just like a couple people. Like that's still pretty sick that you'd like sacrifice them for political gain.
For political
Wait a minute. They're both alive, right? They weren't sacrificed.
Well, I mean,
and they didn't set any record for being in space the longest. The longest in space is more than a year.
I know, but
is that a justification?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, but isn't everything that politicians do political?
Well, now that the Trump administration is in there, I don't think so. No, I don't see a lot of political moves being made for political gain.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't the vast majority of voters vote for him?
Yep.
To do these things
that he's doing.
So aren't they the political will of the people?
Well, now wait a minute. I'm with you on that. But let's go back to the.
So that makes everything that they may do is a political decision.
No, I don't think that folks voted for what we got with Biden. I'll be honest with you. And a lot of the presidents go in there and like, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. They don't do nothing.
You don't believe the results of that election. You don't understand how people can be liberal or progressive, whatever you want to call them. But there are people, whether you understand it or not, there are people that believe that.
That's not what he said, though. I mean, I will say, that's not what you said. He said that the political decision to do that was a bad one. So yes, it is a political decision. However you want to do it, but it was a bad move.
It was a political
move. So we can say there are good political decisions and there are bad political decisions.
No. I cannot say that.
Why?
Whoa. I say that
everything is a political decision. Why don't we just say that was a bad move?
Because if it's a political decision to gain votes, it's a bad move. But if it's a political decision for the good of the country, it's a good move.
Okay, the only distinction there is your judgment about what's good for the country. That's the only distinction between the two things you just said.
It is not, Pat. It is not. The DEI, was that good for the country? Was that good for the country? Was DEI good for the country?
there were a whole bunch of people who thought that was good for the country.
Well, I know that, and I have a kid at home, and he thinks it's good if he could eat ice cream every single day, and I say, no, son, you can't eat ice cream every single day because it's not good for you.
Got to switch it up and eat cookies every once in a while.
Sometimes you have to say no. What's wrong with no? Who we got?
This is somebody who eats Spam regularly.
Ain't nothing wrong with Spam.
Yeah, and you're telling people how to raising a child to be nutritious eating.
I'll actually disagree with that. Like some of the things that the Democrats have done, like take for example, like the men and women's sports. That's not a popular.
Yeah,
that's not a popular thing. Like the surveys that, like, what is it? Like 80% of people say that's a bad idea, but they do.
Yeah, and that's why they lost the election.
I know, but also things like leaving astronauts to suffer in space just because Elon is bad and you don't want to use him and you'd rather. I mean,
I don't believe that there's 1% of the voters who considered that issue in deciding how to vote in 2024.
But it's a culmination of a lot of things like that, though.
Sure, it is.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
It was a bad decision, period. What I'm saying is Stephen only characterized it as a political decision.
It was a political decision.
Every decision by a politician is a political decision.
Okay, I see what because they're politicians are making decisions. I'm with you on that. But when they make one for a personal gain, that is to me a political decision.
What did the president gain? The president at that time gain by leaving the astronauts up there for 9 months instead of 8 days?
Pettiness, because he didn't want a conservative to go up and
pettiness is not a positive gain. Pettiness is a negative.
They gain not getting the political advantage to Trump.
Your opponents.
That's what they gained because they didn't want to have them look good for Elon coming in and saving the day.
So how does Trump, the possibility of President Trump, look good based on one of his supporters?
What?
Okay, so
you just said we didn't want Trump to look good because
you're confusing me, man. I'm not as smart as you. I don't know. Did it make Joe Biden? Does this make Joe Biden look bad that he did not go get them? And now,
absolutely,
a month after the first opportunity they have, that it lines up with the stars align and they can go get them. Okay, so it does make them look bad. Yeah, and it does make Trump look good.
I don't know that the second part follows.
Okay, so this doesn't kind of make Trump and Elon Musk kind of look like, well, I mean, yeah, we could have just done this before, but we're going to.
There's lots of things we could have done before. That doesn't necessarily make Trump look good.
Well, Trump's doing what he said.
It does definitely make Biden look like it's like saying, Kennedy, you abandon the Cubans over there and let them get decimated.
Cubans?
Yeah. The free Cuba, the anti-Castro Cubans. The Bay of Pigs.
Oh man, we gotta go way back then. But whose fault was that? Whose fault was that?
All right, everybody blames Kennedy for that. The reality is Eisenhower started that anti-Castro Cuban army.
Well, he had his.
You could go back and blame Eisenhower for putting it together to start with.
Well, he did make some mistakes over the years, but I'm telling you, Kennedy did. That's his red wagon. That's his red wagon. Okay, it says I'm with.
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
What?
I'm with Nate, Packy. Read his statement.
Biden can't even sign his own.
What about insider trading in Washington, Pat?
I think that's bad.
Oh.
I don't. I mean, I just do what they do, man.
Yeah, he's making all kinds of money.
Do what they do. There's an app, man. Just do the trade.
Hey, we got to get to another break. Ask the question again. We ain't got a call in. I got food, man. How can you go wrong with food, baby?
What vehicle holds the record for the most units sold in a single year? What car? And it is a car. It's not a truck.
It's not a truck. It's a car.
What car holds the record for the most units sold in a single year? Give me the car and the year.
If one of these are right, we'll give it to him. Rebel Boy says Toyota Camry 2000 and up. We're looking for a specific year. Drew Vogel says F-150 or RAV4.
Somebody put on
None of those are correct.
None of those are correct. I've got Chattanooga Southern Cafe. You're gonna love that place in Hayesville over there. Easy to find, and they got them big old plates, and they got a great salad bar. Plus, they got breakfast bar and they've got food bar. So we got that up for grab. All righty, we're back with you. Who we got, Packy?
Good morning. We got somebody who thinks they know. What's your name, sir?
David Robert.
Hey, David, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are y'all this morning?
Yeah, we up here just working away. You working today?
Oh, yeah, working just as hard as you guys are.
Yeah, that's good. What are you doing?
Now I'm not doing nothing, getting ready to go do something.
Oh, that's what we do. We can get ready all day long to do something. Then it's dark. We got to go to bed.
That's right.
Hey, what's the answer to the question? I've got you some cool. Have you ever eat over there at the Chattanooga Southern Cafe?
I have not, but I've been looking for a good buffet.
You're gonna like it, man. You really are, and the waitresses are nice to you, which is a plus.
Well, there you go. That's good.
What's the answer?
If they're nice to you, then boy, I've got a good shot.
Yeah, you got a good shot. I guarantee it. What's the answer to the question?
A 1965 Chevrolet Impala.
You are correct. Congratulations, David.
Not that I had time to look it up or anything, but it sold 1,740,000 or something like that.
No, 1,074,295.
I got the numbers right.
Yeah, you smart guy.
I think that's when they started exporting to Mexico, wasn't
it? Yeah, 65.
Yeah. All right, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, swing by and pick up your gift certificate. It's here.
Yeah, we got it right here.
Do that.
Hey, Pat, you got another trivia question? Something kind of political. Good one.
Okay, I got a political one. What's the best-selling Girl Scout cookie?
Oh, I know that. Right off the get-go. What are we giving away? Another
right
one of
now,
these?
we've got a gift certificate for Conservative Grounds Cafe, and you can go in there and choose a prize out of the Trump store, like a sticker or something like that. And we're going to give you a free coffee too. So if you're traveling on Highway 515, going back and forth to Blue Ridge, they're right there in Mineral Bluff, Conservative Grounds Cafe. They got the cool oval office that you can go in and take pictures. And so check it out and answer that trivia question. We'll give you a prize and a free coffee from Conservative Grounds Cafe.
Hey, we got breaking news. I was going to do this the other day, and I keep forgetting. I like to go on X and look at the top news breaks and all that kind of stuff, and I forgot to mention this. I reckon the Biden children has lost their Secret Service. They have canceled the Secret Service for the Biden kids. Boy.
It's about time.
Why did they even have it to begin with?
Yeah, good question. I mean, fine for them to have it while he's president, but why after he's not president does anybody except the ex-president get Secret Service protection?
And how does Biden get all them drugs with all them Secret Service guys around? How does that happen?
I don't know.
Are they not supposed?
How did that cocaine end up in the White House?
That's Biden's cocaine. Yeah. We're gonna find out. You know why? Because we got Dan the Man is in there now.
Okay.
You not think?
You're talking about the deputy director of the FBI.
They work hand in hand, baby, hand in hand.
Well, then what difference, if they work so hand in hand, what difference does the deputy director make? Wouldn't that have happened with the current director?
Hang on, we got a caller here. Will you read that name for me, Steven, please?
Are you serious? You want me to read it?
Mark?
Bobendorf.
No.
Bobendorf?
Bubendorf.
Bubendorf.
Bubendorf. What is that? Is that Mexican?
Yeah. No, it's German. You German.
Yeah. Oh man.
Actually, I'm Sicilian, really.
Oh, you're Sicilian. That changes everything. I fixed to make fun of you, but not anymore. I'm not
anymore.
A German Sicilian, man. I guarantee you, I ain't fooling with that at all. Golly. Y'all started World War I and II, and plus you hung and buried people with concrete shoes. I'm done, man. I love you. What is the answer to the question?
The Thin Men.
A Thin Men is correct. Congratulations.
Really? I figured it'd be Samoas.
See, that's why it was a political question.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been to Conservative Grounds Cafe?
Not yet.
Stop by there, man. Send us a picture you take in the Oval Office.
All right.
All right, man. We appreciate you.
All right. Thank you much.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Hey, we need some help around here. If y'all anybody looking for a job, swing by here. We need some help. All you got to do is pack his job and your job. That's what we're looking for. That's the qualification. So if anybody's interested.
Isn't tomorrow reinforcement day?
Gary Chapman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I've been worried about Gary. I ain't heard nothing out of him here in a day or two. I hope he ain't in jail.
You know what? I think 3-1 is probably not adequate. You probably ought to invite Rebel Boy to come into the studio.
Hey, Rebel Boy, come on in, Rebel Boy.
Then it would be fair. It'd be 4-1.
And
yeah, that would be fair.
And then you and Harry can be together, and then we'd be.
I don't need Harry.
You do. You need Harry. Man.
Yeah.
We're like, you're what's it called where you go and you lay on the couch and you talk to people about your problems?
Therapist.
Yeah, we're like your therapist, and you're so confused. It takes 4 of us to therapy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just takes 4 of you to conduct a reasonable, logical argument.
More Gary, less Harry. Hey, I like that motto. Yeah, more Gary, less Harry. Right? Hey, we appreciate everybody watching today and listening in to us. And poor Pat Malone, keep him in your prayers. Are you still on the wagon?
I'm good.
Well, can you change it?
Look at these hands. No shake.
Can you change your shirt? You're wearing the same shirt for the last 3 days.
That isn't the same shirt. This is my family crest shirt.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Where's the baloney part on this?
This is like kindergarten when they put your name on the back of your shirt.
Oh.
W249 DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look at here. Guess who's number 1 in the Nielsen ratings again?
97.7.